That's what I'm going to suggest you do. Okay, so this is a question that sort of had that same kind of flavor of the multi-hole problem that was asked, I think, again at a statistics. This was a statistics conference not that long ago. Someone just got up and said, "Hey, here's a little puzzle for you people." So this is very upsetting to people. I mean, I've had some students just like erupt into like just blow up in flames mentally, send angry emails and stuff. But so I'll do what I can to frame this in a way that hopefully is clear. So parent has 2 children, and we're going to assume they're not twins, that there's a 50-50 chance of boy-girl, just right? So you can imagine you can do it with coins if you want. So here's a simple question. What's the probability that they're both girls and they're born separately? 1/4, right? So we're good at that, quarter. And and again, it's if you can start to think of these timelines, right? So girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, right? And these are parallel things. And there's a whole population of people and sort of a quarter of a chance of each of those things happening. All right, so the next one is you've got, parent has 2 children, we know one of them is a girl. So what's probably that both children are girls in that case? You want to be 1/2? So let's.
Because we get boy, girl, boy, and girl.
All right. So yeah. So it could be. So if you're going down in orders, right? So it could be you have girl and then boy, girl. These are these parallel worlds. I guess I'm drawing them the other way. Girl, boy, and then boy, right? So this one's out. We're just not in this group. That's not part of our, condition now. So these now have a 1/3 of a chance of happening, right? Okay? So that's, if we can think of these parallel worlds, yes.
I've always felt that this is like
you don't like this?
Because they have to say order matters.
They never say order matters?
But order does matter.
But if you're objectively saying...
So here's the trouble. This is starting. Okay. No! Table's over. Yes. There's a table for you. I put that table in front of you. Grab a table, people.
Order only doesn't matter when things are occurring instantaneously, and time is a new dimension.
Okay.
Time is most definitely a dimension here that we're dealing with. So order does matter in every case.
So I think there are things you want to add to it that when none of those things are said, you have to assume the most general case. And that's what, because you can add little extra conditions that change it in all sorts of directions. And that's where you see a lot of the upsetness that came after this, and written, people writing things about it. Say, well, if it was this, but that's not being said, right? It's just left like this. Order.
This is actual somebody having a child.
But you feel, so what's the... I don't know. I don't want to. Yeah. Well, let me say what he wants to say.
Because it's saying so. One of them is a girl.
Yeah.
But it doesn't specify.
Right.
What's the probability that the girl is first or the girl is second?
Doesn't say that. Yeah. One of them is a girl. You have to get back to this picture and say, well, okay, so that's all that means. Right. But I think the thing is, you can kind of go off in a different direction because you're trying to add quite reasonably. Yeah, and your brain gets upset. You're good? All right. Okay, so there's that. And then, so there's a quarter, a third, and then, so this one, so we have 2 children, and we know one of them is a girl born on a Tuesday. So what's the probability that both children are girls?
13 out of 27.
Yeah, all right. I know what you've been doing. So, and what about this one then?
Oh, I have it written down.
Right. So this is a question for the assignment. The thing is with this one is a question for the assignment, and I guess this one is too. But the nice thing is trying to you can sort it out. You can get the answer, which as we now know is close to a half, which is the weird thing, right? That's we've got to a third. And then you add this condition on top, and people's reaction, the default reaction, maybe not for you guys, but the default reaction, at least in this conference, was it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't affect. It's still right. That was the feeling, but it it changes a lot. Because now you sort of have three types. You have a girl not born on a Tuesday, a girl born on a Tuesday, and a boy. So you actually separates it into a more complicated thing. But being able to then get it to a point where you can kind of see that in a really clear way and maybe tell someone in a really clear way, that's a good exercise. You know, these other little drawings we did, I think, are kind of okay for what we've done, but this is getting a little bit further out. So how do you make this, how do you get it to a point where you could kind of intuit a question like this in the future? You could blurt out 13/27. But what you might be able to say is, well, it's kind of closer to a half. Like that would be the, right, that's a feeling you would want to be able to get out of this. Yeah. All right, it's pretty charming when this came along, right? It really upset people. Okay, so who knows? Well, all right, thank you.